When I was 5 years old, my parents would take me to church every Sunday. And most Sundays, I just sat there waiting impatiently for the service to be over. But one particular Sunday, the preacher had me on the edge of my seat. The reason is because he had a message just for me. And that message was, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Now, as a 5-year-old, you can imagine where my mind was going. Because all of my life up to that point, all I ever wanted to be was Superman. And here this preacher was telling me that if you can believe it, you can achieve it. I was excited. I could not wait to get home that day. As soon as we got back home, I ran up the stairs, ran into the house, got myself one of those big black plastic trash bags. I tied it around my neck and went out to the porch. I climbed onto the railing. Up, up, and away, I yelled, and jumped as hard as I could, and I fell to the ground. Now, I'm not one easily defeated, so I got up, I dusted myself off, back up the stairs I went, climbed back onto that railing, and this time, I jumped even higher. Up, up, and away! I fell to the ground again. Now, the second time, I'm starting to ask myself, am I not believing? Because I think I believe. So as I made my way back up the stairs again, I said, I believe, I believe, I believe. I climbed onto that railing, and with all the strength that I could muster, up, up, and away, I went higher and higher and higher, till once again, gravity prevailed and pulled me to the ground. I got up, and as I'm dusting myself off, my sister comes out. Boy, what are you doing? And I said, I'm trying to fly. She just laughed at me and said, boy, get inside, it's time for dinner. I went inside, but as I went in, I was still pondering the thought of believing and achieving. And I wondered, why wasn't I able to fly when I strongly believed that I could? It was later in my life that I would learn about the Wright brothers and how they also had a dream of flying. Now, they didn't go tie a plastic bag around their neck and jump off of a porch, but what they did still didn't work the first time. They had to go at it over and over and over and over again until they finally put together the right formula that allowed them to take flight. And now, because of their perseverance, because of the work that they put in, people are able to fly around the world. And I would even say that was catalyst to people even being able to fly outside of this world. Because they believe something. Well, belief is important because belief inspires action. And that's the value of belief. Belief doesn't produce an actual thing. It just inspires the action to create the thing. It's the practical work and perseverance that brings success. Like I said, they went through trial and error over and over and over again until they were able to achieve flight. And I don't know what that thing is that you're working on right now, and maybe you got started in your business or something and someone said to you, well, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Well, that's only part of the truth. If you can believe it, that'll inspire the action, and you're going to need that because there's going to be times that you're going to want to throw in the towel. There are going to be times you're going to crash and burn like the Wright brothers did. I mean, these guys literally risked their lives to take flight, but they kept on going back to the board, back to the board, back to the board with practical work and perseverance until they were finally able to achieve flight. So what are you doing to achieve flight in the thing that you want to manifest in the world? Are you willing to go back to the drawing board? Yes, keep the belief that you can do it, but put in the work to make it happen. This has been a message from Ventre University.